now starts the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, featuring Dan Harsha and Dan Allman. This week's show, we're highlighting the latest in music, life, and culture.
Through different eyes.
Yo, 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 this is Dan Harsha, and this is the Guitar Gurus, and with me always is...
Dan Allman here.
How you doing tonight, bud?
Man, it's great, dude. It's nice out. I'm loving life.
Yeah, man.
Isn't it beautiful?
Dude, it's March. The weather's turned real nice, and everything's happening, and people are generally happy right now, man.
Yeah. Puts people in a great mood.
Yeah, warm weather does that, man.
Yeah.
After it's been so nasty for so long.
Yep.
So, yeah, man, the warm weather's here, and people seem to be psyched about it, man.
I'm digging it myself, man. It's great.
Well, dude, man, well, lots happened in the last week, man.
Yeah.
Since we taped last. You had a show this past weekend.
Yeah.
So how'd that go?
Went great. Good turnout. Everybody had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
man.
I mean,
dude, it was just a long night, huh?
it was a very long night. You know, when you get in your vehicle after loading out, it's 1:50, and you're thinking, oh, I can make it to the bell, before
Right.
they close. You look up 10 minutes later, it's 3 a.m. You're like,
That's a killer, man.
So, needless to say, it's 4 a.m. after 4 when you finally get to bed. That daylight thing, man.
Right.
I love it. I look forward to it. I'm excited about it. But those first couple of days are a pain in the butt.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, that's awesome, dude. Well, I'm glad your show went well.
Yeah,
People
very well.
came out.
Yeah.
It's a good house. That's awesome. Awesome, dude. Well, dude, it's the first part of the show. I got to do one of these, man.
Here we go. Yeah. You know what that is, everybody.
Yeah, man, we're popping Ollie's.
That's right.
Ollie's Bar and Grill, man. Check them out. You're going to be playing there this weekend.
Yeah, I'll be there Friday night. That's right.
Well, dude, it's episode 64. If anybody hasn't figured it out, we got David and the Dynamos in the house all night tonight.
Oh, wow.
So I'm kind of just hooking you guys up. You got 2 big shows coming up this weekend. We're going to be talking to David Hamner, Jack McNutt, together on a group call later in the show, and we're just going to talk everything David and the Dynamos and really set you guys up for this weekend and what everybody can expect coming in the future for the rest of this year. What do you think about that?
Oh, yeah. I don't get to talk to those guys enough.
Hey, man, well, people want to hear what you're talking about, so we're going to document that.
Yeah, we may even let you have a little inside information tonight.
Yeah, so that sounds like fun. So that's what episode 64 is, but let's give it the official rundown. But before we do that, let's recap last show.
Awesome.
Last week's show, big shout out to the Jason Mitchell, coming on, talking with us again, and getting caught up with him. That was awesome.
It was perfect. I mean, I love having him on as always. He dropped some big news today.
Right.
And he's doing well for himself, and we congratulate him on the hard work. And let's all support the guy. He's doing a great job, man.
That's right, man. That's the Mitch, man, doing his thing. And then also we had Carly Sakutney from 3 Days of Rain on.
That's a good time every time.
Every time with her, it's a good time. She had a bunch of energy, and she was fun to talk to us, man.
Absolutely.
Caught up and got everything 3 Days of Rain taken care of.
Yeah.
Cool, man. So that was last week's show. Shout out to those cats. Wish them well in the future. But we're on to this week's show, episode 64, the Dynamos. But first up, we're about to get the Ollie's Bar and Grill soundstage phone system cranking. We're going to get David Higgins on from the Southern Maryland Chronicle for Higgy on the Beat.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Love it.
Perfect. Then we're going to talk Prime Street Grill, the pre-show meal review, the pictures out there. People are loving it. People are loving what we're eating at the Prime Street Grill, and we're going to talk about that meal tonight. It was fantastic. I can't wait to discuss it.
Yeah, me either.
Wow.
My eyes are heavy already, man.
Already. I love it, dude, but you got full energy from it, man.
Yeah, it's great.
That's good stuff. Then we're going to get Sean Kirkpatrick on for Sean in 60 Seconds.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to talk to him, get some music talk going, and see what's happening in his world. Then we're going to take a break. And this is where it's going to get a little different this week.
Ooh.
We're going to come back from break, do the 2 for Tuesday shout-outs, the Guitars a Week, presented by Isla Music. Mm-hmm. And this week is that awesome Ibanez J Custom RG 8000 series.
Wow.
So we're going to talk about that. That guitar was fun this weekend, and it was awesome. It was pretty cool. Actually, when we get to it, Mr. Alban went to Island with me on Saturday morning to pick it up. So
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that story when we get to that part of the show. Then after we do the guitar of the week, we're going to take another quick break. Then come back and get David Hamner and Jack McNutt on the phone together. And we're going to talk everything David and the Dynamos.
Awesome.
With them all on the group call. And that's how we're going to spend tonight. What do you think about that?
I'm ready for
A
it.
little bit different, but
That's okay.
yeah, I think so.
I think it's going to be great.
It's going to be a chill night in here, man.
Yeah.
Just hanging out with friends. Just hanging out with friends.
There you go.
But yeah, dude. But we got Ollie's Bar and Grill. They're supplying the beer. I just popped it in Ollie, and they're also sponsoring the Soundstage phone system.
That's right.
That's right, Ollie's Bar and Grill Soundstage phone system. We're gonna get it cranking, and we're gonna get Mr. Higgins on from the Southern Maryland Chronicle. If you got anything else you want to add, real quick.
Nah, I'm good right now, man.
Look, give me some soothing times.
All right, everybody. David Higgins from the Southern Maryland Chronicle coming right on here at the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show. Brought to you by the Ollie's Bar and Grill Soundstage phone system. Grab your Ollie's, let Higgy hook you up.
That's right. Come on, Higgy.
Hello?
Hey, Higgy, it's Dan from Guitar Gurus. You want to go on the air, buddy?
Sure.
All right, man. We're here in the studio, man. It's Tuesday night. We're taping away, and we got you fired up. I got Mr. Alban here. Mr. Alban, say hi to Higgy.
What's up, Higgy? How are you, buddy?
Not bad. How you doing, Mr. Alban?
Loving life, man. Happy spring to you.
We still got a little bit more time before spring, but yeah, we can go ahead and do that.
I'm doing it.
Trust me, I've been counting down the days since winter started.
Me too.
That's awesome, dude. Dude, so how was your past week? Pretty good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Busy, but good.
I got you.
All right.
I'm the only one that got the flu the past week, right?
Yeah,
Oh, that sucks.
I was last month. You were last week.
Yeah. So that was hell on earth. So
It's all gone now.
it's all gone. I'm good. So it's all good. But Higgy, let's jump into it. Let's get this thing cranking.
All right, good evening, Southern Maryland. I'm Dave Higgins for Higgy on the Beat, coming to you live from the Southern Maryland Chronicle newsroom. This weekend looks to be sunny with highs in the upper 50s to low 60s, dipping down to the upper 30s to low 40s at night. We still got a little bit of cool weather coming in once the sun goes down. Let's get started with your 10-ounce 12-pack sampler of what's on tap this weekend in Southern Maryland. On Friday, 5 p.m., you got David Norris at Snellman's Store and Shuck Shack in Hollywood. Sax Appeal will be at Lotus Kitchen at 6 p.m. The Rise Band and Show, a Motown band, will be at Toots at 8 p.m. David and the Dynamos will be at Ollie's Bar and Grill at 9 p.m. And Never Too Late will be at ABC Liquors and Lounge at 10 p.m. On Saturday at Hotel Charles, you got David and the Dynamos again, 9 p.m. Bradley Turner Band at Ape Hangers Bar and Grill in Bellotten at 9 p.m. Heavy Hitters Bar in Charlotte Hall, you got Never Too Late at 9 p.m. And 9 p.m. you got Paradox at the Green Door Tavern in Park Hall. On Sunday, 11 a.m. to start your day out, you got Gretchen Ritchie at the Ruddy Duck Seafood Ale House, Piney Point, Maryland. 3 p.m. over at Toots Bar, you got the California Ramblers. And 3 p.m. you have Girl Crush. This is the acoustic version of what used to be Trilogy when Hannah was with them. They'll be at Ape Hangers Bar and Grill, 3 p.m. on Sunday. The weekly music schedule was prepared by Lynn Arion with permission given to Southern Maryland Chronicle reprint. That's your 10-ounce 12-pack sample for the weekend. Be sure to check out the entire local music schedule, which is released Thursdays at 4 p.m. on southernmarylandchronicle.com and shortly thereafter on Facebook. Remember, no drinking and driving. Get a DD or utilize Uber and Lyft. Southern Maryland has tons of drivers, and the Uber and Lyft Facebook page where you can connect with drivers to make sure you have rides before heading out or setting up something like bar hopping.
Wow, dude. What an awesome weekend of music.
Another big weekend.
Yeah, it never stops here, man. There's always something going on, and this is just a sampler. That's what's cool, man. The full list comes out on Thursday, so there's plenty of entertainment for everybody's liking out there.
Yep.
Well, cool, dude. What's going on in events?
All right, over in events on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. in Waldorf at the Southern Maryland Blue Crab Stadium, they will be doing national anthem tryouts. Also on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., St. Mary's County Fairgrounds will be the huge spring craft fair. And on Sunday from 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., you got the 7th annual Shamrock 5K Walk Little Leprechaun Walk at the Charles in St. Charles, Maryland. So we'll start getting into some more events now that the weather's getting nice and some of the bigger events.
Right.
All right, music news. March 12th in music news history. 1963, the Beatles played the Granada Cinema in Bedford. Also on the bill was Chris Montez and Tommy Rowe. John Lennon was suffering from a heavy cold and was unable to perform. So the Beatles set was rearranged so that George and Paul could sing the parts that John usually sang. 1967, the Velvet Underground and Nico, the debut album for Velvet Underground, was released by Verve Records. Though the record was a commercial failure upon release and was almost entirely ignored by contemporary critics, the Velvet Underground and Nico is now widely recognized as one of the greatest and most influential albums in the history of popular music.
Wow.
1968, the Rolling Stones started recording their next single, Jumpin' Jack Flash, with new producer Jimmy Miller at Olympic Studios in London. Keith Richards had stated that he and Jagger wrote the lyrics while staying at Richards' country house, where they were awakened one morning by the sound of gardener Jack Dyer walking past the window. When Jagger asked what that noise was, Richard responded, "Oh, that's Jack, Jumpin' Jack."
That's awesome, man.
Hey, songs come from anywhere.
Right.
1969, the Temptations became the first Motown recording act to win a Grammy Award for Cloud 9 for Best Rhythm and Blues Group Performance. 1974, John Lennon made the headlines after an incident at the Troubadour Club in L.A. Out on a drinking binge with Harry Nilsson, Lennon hurled insults at the performing Smothers Brothers and punched their manager before being forcibly removed.
Yeah, John Lennon.
That's rock and roll, man.
1977, the Sex Pistols were involved in a fight at London's Speakeasy Club with Bob Harris, presenter of BBC Two's The Old Grey Whistle Test, resulting in one of the show's engineers needing 14 stitches in his head. 2 days later, Harris's solicitors contact Derek Green at A&M Records, then bans the record label. Harris's management also managed Peter Frampton, one of the top acts at A&M. Green discussed the matter with the company's two founders, Jerry Moss and Herb Albert, and the decision is made to cancel the Pistols contract and halt production of the band's first single, God Save the Queen.
Wow.
1983, U2 scored their first UK #1 album with War, which went on to spend a total of 147 weeks on the charts. The album featured the singles New Year's Day and Two Hearts Beat as One. 1994, Swedish group Ace of Base started a 6-week run at #1 on the U.S. singles charts with The Sign, a #2 hit in the UK. In 2001, Judy Garland's Over the Rainbow was voted Song of the Century in a poll published in America. Musicians, critics, and fans compiled the list by RIA. The highest placed UK act was the Rolling Stones' I Can't Get No Satisfaction in 16th place. The Beatles' I Want to Hold Your Hand at #28. In 2010, at a show in Colombia, over 130 people were arrested and 8 people were hospitalized as fans tried to gate crash a Metallica show. 1,500 police and 4 tanks were brought in to manage the property as the property was vandalized and destroyed, as thousands of ticketless fans rioted during Metallica's first Colombian concert in 11 years.
Wow.
In 2012, Taylor Swift beat Adele and Lady Gaga to be named the highest-earning pop artist of 2011. The 22-year-old earned $35.7 million in 2011 from a combination of music sales, royalties, and touring. U2 took second place with $32 million thanks to their 360 tour and was seen by more than 7 million people, while Adele came in 12th. In 2013, Clive Burr, drummer for Iron Maiden, died in his sleep in London 4 days after his 56th birthday due to complications related to MS. Iron Maiden had a 1982 UK #1 album, The Number of the Beast, and a 1991 UK #1 single, Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter. Burr was a member of the up-and-coming British metal band Samson before joining Maiden in '79. Born on this day, 1946, Liza Minnelli. 1948, James Taylor. 1956, Steve Harris, bassist with the heavy metal band Iron Maiden. And 1969, Graham Coxon, guitarist and singer with Blur, who scored the 1994 UK #1 album Park Life. I was not able to find any local Southern Maryland musicians or celebrities that had any birthdays this week, so make sure you get it to me, either me or the Gurus, so that we can get you announced on here each week.
Sure.
That's your weekly wrap on music news. As always, follow the Chronicle on Facebook at facebook.com/SOMD Chronicle or www.southernmarylandchronicle.com for all your local, state, and regional news, weather, and sports.
Wow. Thanks, Higgy, man. That was awesome information, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Today was a pretty busy day in music history. I cut out a lot of what I could have put in there.
Right.
Wow. Dude, that's some nuts, man.
Yeah.
People in Columbia love Metallica.
Oh, yeah.
Lord, dude.
Now, we appreciate all the info as always, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Another good week.
Another
That's
great
right.
week.
Yeah, man. So next week, we'll be checking in and seeing what's happening, right?
All right.
All right, Higgy. Talk at you, buddy.
I'll see you guys next time.
All right, man.
All right, man.
Bye.
We'll see you. Bye.
All right.
There goes Higgy, man.
Higgy on the beat.
Higgy on the beat, hanging in with everything Southern Maryland.
Yeah, man.
Love that guy, man.
Yeah, we do. We absolutely do. It's been awesome having him here with us and us with him and all this other stuff we do together. It's just really a lot of good information locally and a lot of great shows coming up. So make sure you check out the full list when it, it'll already be out by the time you hear me talking about it.
Right.
So, but it's every Thursday, guys. Every Thursday.
Yeah, check it out. The full list, full complement of what's happening in Southern Maryland.
That's
man.
right.
Wow. Every weekend, too, man. It's
Every
impressive. Very impressive.
It never slowed down through the winter. I mean, every weekend has something great.
Right.
You can't even decide. It's too many things to decide.
That's right.
Just decide to do one of them.
All right, dude. Well, let's transition into the Prime Street Grill pre-show meal review.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about that?
Oh, man, if you knew, I'm sitting here in a slight food coma. So you know I'm ready to talk about it.
That's
Let's talk
awesome.
about it.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you lead off the pack, man. Tell me what you had tonight.
All right, well I went with for an appetizer, I had the calamari. Love calamari, and I try it everywhere I go. And tonight was the first time I've tried it from there.
Okay.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent.
You highly recommend it.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's perfect, perfectly cooked, breaded, boom, boom, boom. Good sauce to go with it. So that was that. That's the appetizer. That could have been a meal. I should have stopped there. But no. I had to go ahead and get the chicken and shrimp Alfredo also. So I went for the seafood theme, even though there was a little bit of turf in that surf.
Right.
That chicken, that yard bird pimp up in there. Yeah. It was awesome, man. Got here, opened it up, perfect, ready to go.
Yeah.
I crushed it. I did. My eyes were bigger than my stomach. And you've seen my stomach. It's pretty. So, yeah, it was a great meal. I enjoyed every bit of it.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Well, dude, I had a fantastic meal myself. Of course, my appetizer was the hush puppies.
Oh, yeah.
I have to get them every time. It's just something about them. I got to have them.
They're great.
So I had that. Then I got a steak, man. I got a filet.
Yeah.
Got green beans and the mac and cheese as my sides. And like I said, man, the generous portion of the green beans, man, they're really great.
No doubt.
The filet was awesome, perfect. I mean, it's just perfect. So I'm spoiled.
Yeah.
Definitely spoiled. The mac and cheese is homemade mac and cheese. You can just tell it's like the good stuff.
Yeah.
All the finest of cheeses.
They put
used
that
in it.
Gruyere cheese in it.
That's what
so
I'm saying.
good, man.
Yeah, so I mean, they know what they're doing. It's
Yeah.
perfect. I was highly satisfied. The pictures out there on Facebook, people are responding. It was just another fantastic meal, man.
Oh, yeah.
And my hat's off to the cooks, man.
They did a great job, man. It was absolutely crushing me to drive over with that food sitting next to me.
Oh yeah, knowing that. You
And
had
a
to wait.
nice day out, I almost pulled over, just found a park bench and just ate everything. Would have showed up here with empty boxes.
That would be great. That'd be fantastic, man.
It's so good.
Cool. Well, dude, that was our meals. Let's talk about the restaurant so everybody knows how they can enjoy the restaurant. The Prime Street Grill. It's located at 4680 Crane Highway in White Plains, Maryland. The phone number is 301-392-0510. Once again, 301-392-0510. The info of the restaurant. It opens up at 11 a.m. Monday through Saturday and opens up at noon on Sunday. The last seating times is where you got to pay attention. Monday through Thursday, last seating is 8:30 with the doors closing at 9. Friday and Saturday, it's 9:30 with the doors closing at 10. And then Sunday is 8 with the doors closing at 8:30. Holiday hours differ, so you have to check out the social media as the holidays come up in the calendar year. Dress code's pretty easy. It's business casual. Men can't wear tank tops or sleeveless shirts. And of course, you can't have any profanity, vulgar language, or images on your clothing. Service will be denied. Pretty easy to get by that. I don't know too many people that have that stuff going on anyway.
It's simple, man. Be civilized when you go out.
Right.
Save the cussing for the home dinner table.
Right, exactly, yeah. Where everybody can really enjoy it. All right, to make sure they can accommodate everyone, reservations are strongly recommended for both lunch and dinner. So just, like I say, call ahead. Can't hurt. Again, they're great for call-ahead carry-out. So if you don't want to dine in, just pick it up and take it home. That's basically the service that we have here, and it's fantastic.
Wow, it is.
Yeah. If you're looking for a special date night, it makes an excellent choice for date night. And what's cool is you call up, get your reservation, let them know what you're coming and what you're doing. They'll make it real nice for you. You just gotta try. You gotta show a little initiative.
Yep.
It's a Prime Street Grille is an award-winning, veteran, and locally owned restaurant. So you're buying into the community, veterans, taking care of vets, and they do a great job. So I highly recommend just going to see them based off that fact. And for everybody that's just joining us the first time, the Prime Street Grille specializes in fresh seafood, hand-cut steaks, and they have a diverse menu that has something for everyone.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so definitely going to find what you want. And you can book all your parties, weddings, events, luncheons, and meetings in one of their private rooms. Mm-hmm. You've done that. So you know.
I've done it. I can tell you. It is first-class service when you do that.
Yeah, and it's tablecloth service inside the restaurant. So that's the type of place you're going to. Again, the phone number is 301-392-0510, 301-392-0510. Give them a call, book your reservation, go check it out. The gurus approve of it, and you'll probably send us a message thanking us. So,
yeah,
that's my spiel on the Prime Street Grille this week. What do you think?
That's
man?
the perfect spiel, because
that's nothing but the truth.
That's it, man.
Perfect, dude.
Thank you, guys. Prime Street, thank you.
I'll be calling it in next Tuesday.
That's right. And hopefully in a couple weeks we'll have another announcement with Prime Street.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to leave that right there.
There it is. I'll tease.
Yeah.
That's a tease. Cool. Well, let's transition in, and we're going to get the Ollie's Bar and Grill Soundstage phone system cranking up again here and getting Sean Kirkpatrick on for Sean in 60 seconds. What do you think?
That's right. Sean in 60 seconds. Right here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show. What has he got for us this week? I wonder.
I wonder, too. It's cranking. He's going to be like, man, you're early.
Ooh, I need some Ollies.
Uh-oh.
Good evening, gurus.
Hey, Sean, what's happening, brother?
I'm just hanging out here watching videos of people playing video games.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
What, you're trying to learn how to get past a level or something?
No, I'm literally just watching Easter eggs where games roasted themselves because I'm bored.
Well, let me say right here, man. I got to say, your voice sounds soft like butter tonight. It's in good form, man.
I appreciate that, man.
I'm loving it. I like it.
I didn't yell at any horses today, so I'm good.
Yeah, see, that's nice.
Yeah, that's real good.
Yeah. Let go of your anger.
I should go apply for a radio job.
You should.
Nah, okay.
Dude.
I got too much shit on my plate as it is.
If Alban tells you your voice sounds like butter, you might want to take it seriously here, buddy.
You do have a point.
Exactly.
Your voice always sounds like butter.
That's right.
Wow.
Well, it's good to have you on again this week, man. My man, how's everything going with you?
It's going pretty good, man. It's going pretty good. Had a pretty good weekend. I don't know if you guys remember a band I'd mentioned it was a 3-piece trio called a Mike McHenry Tribe that did like a bunch of like crazy jazz and like improv of songs that we know. They feature a rhythm section that are brothers, and their parents were deaf when they were growing up. Bass players Eric Bouchard and the drummers Marty Bouchard. But phenomenal drummers, right?
Right.
Phenomenal rhythm section. Probably one of the best ones I've seen in Maryland. Until Sunday.
Oh, wow.
So Sunday, there was this new band that came through the Jetty called the Guthrie Matthews Method. And they've been around for a while, but it was just a trio, and they don't like they're all individual players who play in other bands, but they made this trio like 10, 15 years ago, and they just get back together every once in a while to do like just random shows, right?
Right.
And they did like a 20s swing, like ragtime feel version of Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana.
Sure.
And like, dude, they did so much crazy shit, and they were all just incredible musicians, and definitely everybody needs to check them out. So yeah, I think they're based out of Salisbury, so that was really cool.
That's interesting. That sounds very interesting.
Right.
And like the guy went from doing like organ on his keys or on his guitar to playing Ace of Spades at the end of the night, and like even went and tilted his microphone down and shit. You know, it's like it covered everything. You know, the whole spectrum. It was nuts.
That's badass.
Yeah, man.
The Ace of Spades. Yeah, that's badass, man.
And like when he did it too, this was the most epic thing. And it was like 7:00. I mean, it was still daylight out.
Right.
And the dude's fucking playing Ace of Spades at the Jetty, and he breaks a string and then just drops his guitar on the stage, and like he didn't smash it because he knew. I mean, obviously you don't want to smash the stage, beat up the stage and everything like that. But he like pretended like he was about to smash it and then like dropped it. Like I cringed, like I was about to like have to build a stage today. I was like, and then he just dropped it like a professional, even though you know, I mean, you don't do that. But he's about to build a new guitar, and he was just didn't give a fuck about that one. So
wow, but at least he didn't tear up their property.
About that.
Dude, that's why I wish I could have seen that.
Yeah, it's fucked up too because I was recording the video, and then someone like my phone was dying or something, and it died right before that happened.
Oh man.
Yeah, like I got like an awesome solo and everything for the video of Ace of Spades and stuff like that, but yeah, I missed the end part. My phone died.
Wow.
I know. I was really pissed.
There it was. Got us all hyped up, and now we can't even
Another failed lithium-ion battery.
Now it's
fucker.
Now it's just
no, I just forgot
folklore.
to charge it because I'm an idiot.
Well, we'll take your word for it that it was badass. So we have to.
Right.
Yeah. No, I mean this was a Sunday after. This was a Sunday after we lost an hour, and I played a show at Sidelines. So don't blame me for not charging my phone.
I get it, dude.
Oh yeah, you just missed Albin's epic story of playing Saturday night, and then he was going to go to Taco Bell, but the time change made him miss out.
Oh man, that's gotten me a couple times too.
I got screwed, dude.
Twice a year you can't do what you did, and unfortunately you were in that situation.
I'm leaving Ape Hangers. I'm like, ooh, it's 150. I can get to La Plata and get Taco Bell.
Nope.
But you know, at that time of night, you got to drive the speed limit because you can't trust anybody else on the road.
Of course.
Yeah, that's right, everybody. And then you look up, you get down to like, 6 and all that, and you look up and it's 3 a.m. that fast, and you're like,
Yep.
Damn it.
Yeah.
So I had to go to Wawa instead.
Good old Wawa.
Good old Wawa. Always
Wawa.
when you need 'em.
Always open.
La Plata Wawa.
Go to the Rofo though. There was this one time we were coming back from a show on the Eastern Shore. We stopped at the Rofo. This actually happened to us twice at 2 different Rofos.
All right.
We went in there and the lady was like, "Sorry, but we only have chicken right now." And then I was like, "Okay, can I get a chicken sandwich?" And she's like, "No, just chicken."
Oh, wow.
Like, it's like, you don't have any bread, you don't have like condiments or nothing. No, just chicken.
Damn.
The chicken that was there looked like it was cooked like 12 hours ago.
Sure.
You could see the bags of bread like behind them and shit like that. They were just being fucking lazy.
Yeah, they didn't want to fool with it, man.
So yeah, we swore off Rofos.
Rocos.
Royal Farms.
Royal Farms.
Oh, yeah, Royal Farms.
That's slang over there for them, dude.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
That's Eastern Shore slang. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know.
We just got Wawa over there.
Yeah, dude, he doesn't understand the dialect like I do.
Hey, man, I didn't spend enough time on the Eastern Shore, you know.
You're not quite as cultured or well-traveled.
I stay on this side of the Chesapeake.
All right. I understand.
I'm just kidding, man. Yeah, Royal Farms, they're making their way over here now. There's one by the harbor up here.
Yeah, and there's one going in Brandywine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right before the big junction.
Brandywine, huh?
We should do a poll one time, Wawa or Royal Farms. I'm a Wawa guy.
Yeah,
man.
Wawa
I mean,
every
yeah.
day.
Royal Farms doesn't. I mean, you already know how I feel about Royal Farms, so.
Right.
Just chicken. I think it's on the front window. It says just chicken.
No, the front window, they got 2 for $4 breakfast sandwiches, man.
Yeah. You just don't get bread with it.
Yeah, no, they got the deals. They just don't got the supply.
Or the ambition or will to put it together for you.
Yeah, that too.
Hey, where are you playing at this weekend?
Oh, man. So this weekend goes from Friday to Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
I'm off on Monday night or whatever. But, yeah, so Friday I'm at 510 Johnny's in Bel Air, Maryland. Saturday night we're at Maryland Live Casino in Hanover, Maryland.
Right.
That's with Trilogy Friday and Saturday. And on a Sunday, I'm going to be doing percussion backing for Girl Crush with Hannah and Aaron and Chris.
Yep.
And that's going to be at Ape Hangers during the day. That'll be a fun time. And then on Tuesday, we have the St. Patrick's Day Tiki Bar Party at Solomon's Island down in Solomon's Island.
Tuesday night. Wow.
Tuesday night. Yeah. That's going to be
You're off Wednesday too, right?
No, I got my day job. I think I still have to work my day job on Wednesday.
Oh, you're a trooper,
I'm
my
trying
man.
to get off. I'm working it out, but I have no guarantees yet.
Wow, you are a trooper, sir. Damn, that's a great schedule, man.
Yeah, man. I still haven't had a day off since last week, so.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, man. I'm making money, so that's all I need, right?
That's right, man. You're grinding it out, buddy.
I'm gonna sleep good tonight, though. That's for damn sure.
I am too.
Yeah, dude, I am too, man. I still haven't recovered yet, so.
I think once we start getting into the guest, I'm just gonna shut my eyes for a bit. I want to see if anybody's paying attention right now.
Oh, they're paying attention.
I want to see if anybody's paying attention right now. I will honestly right now admit, and I shouldn't do this.
What?
I fell asleep one time during one of these shows.
Nice.
I know you saw me.
I was talking.
I nodded right. It was late in the night. Back when we used to do those 3-hour episodes.
Yeah, well,
It's 11 o'clock. I'm over here like.
dude, that was when we were figuring out production, man.
I straight up fell asleep while we were talking to somebody.
You know, I used to do call center work, and if I had a nickel for every time that happened.
You retired. You could retire from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was one of the tricks too. If I was really tired, I would tell the person to power cycle their router or whatever that I was working on, which was basically just turn it off and wait 30 seconds. And like while I'm waiting for 30 seconds, I'll put it on mute and get a couple winks.
Nice.
And then like a couple minutes later, I'll come back and I'll be like, has it been 30 seconds yet? And they'll be like, I thought you were counting. I'm like, no, I thought you were supposed to count.
Yeah, I mean the instructions were clear. You
Right.
think they would count? Now, did you go by your real first name when you did call center, or were you somebody else?
Oh yeah, it was my real first name,
Okay.
not my
cool.
last name though.
Right, of course not. Right.
All right.
I worked Craig one time just on a dare. That was kind of fun.
Nice.
Craig.
Yeah, it was hard to keep it up though because I forgot what my name was like halfway through the conversation.
Especially after sleeping a little bit too. That's funny as hell, dude.
That was a cool job.
I bet, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, dude. Well, we'll check in with you next week. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan, man.
All right, buddy. Holler at you. Be good.
All right, brother.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
All right,
You
man.
too.
Be safe. We'll see you. There it is, man.
Yeah, just
Sean-
another
Sean-
good time, buddy.
Yeah, good old Sean Kirkpatrick with the good old information, man.
Yeah, I love it. It's so much fun with him every week.
It really is. He adds
Yeah.
that flair, man.
Exactly.
It's the flair, man. It's the flair. We get that peek inside trilogy. Hear all about what they're up to. I mean, dude, he's got a busy weekend ahead of him.
Yeah, I mean, that's 4 shows, 3 shows in 4 days all over the place.
Oh, dude, Bel Air. So that's north of Baltimore.
Blair.
And then the next day they're going to Hanover, which is Baltimore, basically.
Right.
And then he's got Sunday at Abe Hangers and then Tuesday in Solomon's.
Uh-huh.
God bless you, man.
Man, I'd be pulling those blackout shades down on Monday.
Just hibernating.
Exactly.
Wow. All right, dude. Let's take a break. Come back. We'll do the 2 for Tuesdays, the guitar of the week, and then we'll take a quick break. Come back and get Jack and David on, and we'll talk Dynamos then.
All right.
We're close. We're close. We're going to be right back. It's Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio, and we're keeping it real. We'll be right back. Yo, 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 Albin, let's talk construction.
All right, Mr. Harsher, what's up?
Our good friends at Allied Renovations can offer the best value when it comes to replacing your home's exterior, whether it be your roof or facade. Did you know that?
How does he do it?
Streamlined operations. Jesse and his team have been part of the roofing community since 2015. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, Jesse has some of the deepest roots in our community. Did you know that?
Why does that matter?
Because you don't have to worry about the here today, gone tomorrow contractor schemes that are out there.
Well, you know he's going to be around. That's some great stability.
Yes, it is. So if and when the time comes, your home needs help with its roof or facade, please don't forget to contact Jesse Wickline at Allied Renovations. That number is 301-399-7031. Once again, that number is 301-399-7031. They are waiting for your call.
Tattoos last forever. They're a permanent statement about your personality and style. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with ink that looks like it's been done by some junior apprentice? Or do you want a custom tattoo from Christopher Lane Tattoos? Chris has over 10 years in the biz and uses the best ink and machines in the industry. Check out Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram feed today and you will just see for yourself that he does some of the finest work in the Southern Maryland area. Give him a follow today and you will just marvel over the attention to detail in his work. Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram is your start on a pathway to tattoo bliss. Book your appointment through Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram private messaging service for an exclusive bonus that only Guitar Guru listeners are eligible for. Follow Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram today. Yo, 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 Albin, let's talk site maintenance solutions with Cooper Construction.
Okay, great. Why are we outside?
I wanted you to see how Cooper Construction's handling my site with the installation of my new septic tank system.
Oh, I'm loving all this heavy equipment I'm seeing.
You need this kind of equipment for this type of work.
You say, do you?
Yeah, man. Cooper Constructions offers complete site solutions for septic tanks and mounds, lot clearing up to 3 acres, and most importantly, stormwater management.
Okay, let me get this straight. Cooper Construction offers site maintenance for lot clearing, septic systems, and stormwater management?
You are correct.
Does Cooper Construction have all the credentials needed for this type of work?
Yes, they do, my friend. Cooper Construction has over 20 years experience in the construction world.
How do we get a hold of them?
That's easy. Just dial 301-683-7766 and ask for a site visit today. Again, that number is 301-683-7766. Give them a call. You can also reach them on the web at buildwithcooper.com. Cooper Construction. From site to site, they will treat you right.
What's up, y'all? This is Sam Grow, and you're listening to the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
The Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus, the only guys that would do a live broadcast from Dogman. We see each other through different eyes.
Oh yeah, we're back from break. It's the Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan, Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. Albin, how are you doing tonight, brother?
Yeah. I'm doing great, man.
I know, dude. Coming back to this song from break's always cool.
I love, yeah.
Just get you in the zone.
Love it. Special shout out to Wayne Johnson right
Yeah,
here.
man. Big old Wayne's in the house, man. You
Y'all
hear
know
his
him.
riffs every weekend.
That's right.
Then also I sprinkle in some of my band stuff in the beginning and my buddy Speedy's band.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's every week with that stuff, man. But
It's got to be very familiar to you guys by now. It's in your subconscious by now.
yeah, this
It's every week.
The song's called Gypsy.
Awesome.
It's real cool. But yeah, dude, so it's a modified different format for the show this week. So I'm going to throw the mic over to Mr. Albin so he can do the Jesse Wickline to Allied Renovations 2 for Tuesday shout-outs. What do you think about that?
Oh, hear that? He just threw the mic over. I got it right here. Okay.
Yeah.
We share a mic here, by the way.
Yeah, we can't afford to.
We can't. So, ready for the 2 for Tuesday shout-outs brought to you by Jesse Wickline and Allied Renovations. Without further ado, let's get it on. We have Trish Galliano, Mike Stacy, JC Moore, Karen Hamner's in the house tonight, Rick Curl, Bonnie Miley, Jason the Mitch Mitchell, and Gary Flowers. That's great, guys. Thank you so much for the likes and the shares. We love you for it. We appreciate it. This is y'all's time, man.
Yeah, this week I only did one post and I shared it to all the groups.
Very good.
Trying a little different format, got a couple different new people, so
Yeah, we actually did. There's a couple new names there.
so that's awesome. Keep tooling it. But that segment's there for the fans. All you gotta do is hit the like and share button, and we'll call your name out. It's all
Yeah.
on you guys.
Yeah, we got a couple of top fans on this list. And I love that. You know that. Oh,
I love that too.
we all love that there. So thank you guys. That's the Allied Renovations 2 for Tuesday shout-outs brought to you by Jesse Wickline and Allied Renovations.
Yes, thank you, sir. So it takes care of that business. We're just moving along here tonight. Dude, we're going to transition into the Island Music Guitar of the Week this week. And dude, like I said earlier, I didn't get the Guitar of the Week this week until Saturday morning because I've been fighting the flu all last week.
Right.
So I wasn't able to go get it until Saturday. Mr. Albin was gracious enough to meet me at the store because he was getting some supplies for his gigs. And we both picked up the Guitar of the Week at the same time, man. So it's pretty
Yeah.
cool. So
I got to see it.
Well, you got to see how the process goes too.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So that was awesome. So what we got this week is an Ibanez J Custom RG8570Z. The color is blue. They got some fancy word for it. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it because I'll butcher it. But everybody's seen the pictures. It's blue. It's awesome. A AAA flame top. We'll get into it in a bit. But the Ibanez J Custom is brimming with looks, tone, and playability. Like all of the guitars in Ibanez's high-end J Custom line, the RG8570Z is brimming with looks, tones, and playability. Its beautiful AAA flame maple capped African mahogany body supplies unbelievable resonance and sustain. Its 5-piece neck provides a just right feel, while a prestige fret edge treatment infuses its bound ebony fingerboard with the ultimate in smooth playability. DiMarzio's Tone Zone, True Velvet, and Air Norton pickups push your amp to get crunchy rhythms and hot leads. Beyond that, you can bend, twist, dive bomb with impunity, thanks to an Edge Pro tremolo. The RG8570Z features an eye-grabbing Tree of Life fingerboard inlay with Cosmo Black hardware. And you saw the guitar, didn't you?
The inlays are beautiful.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's what caught me. I said, oh, look at the freaking inlays.
Yeah, and the way I do the pictures, man, it looks really good,
Dude,
man.
it was incredible.
Dude, it's an incredibly fast J Custom Super Wizard HP neck. Let's talk this neck. The Ibanez Wizard necks are thin and built for speed, and they enable effortless playability and comfort. The RG8570Z takes that design to the next level with its 5-piece maple wedge J Custom Super Wizard HP neck. The right feel provided by this neck encourages lightning-fast runs, arpeggios, hammer-ons, and capping the neck is a 24-fret ebony fingerboard loaded with jumbo frets that are perfect for big note bends. Beyond that, the RG8570Z's frets have been given Ibanez's Prestige Edge treatment, delivering in the ultimate in smooth playability. Yeah, you won't find a jagged edge anywhere on that instrument. It's at the finest levels of quality. The finest. All right, brother. You keeping up, right?
I'm keeping up.
You hear what I'm saying, right?
I'll hear what you're
All
saying.
right. That's awesome. All right. So the DiMarzio's pickup the DiMarzio pickups cover an expansive sonic range. There's no design the massive range of tone that you can get out of the Ibanez RG8570Z's trio of DiMarzio pickups. First, there's the DiMarzio Tone Zone at the bridge. It's a hot humbucker with super wide dynamic range. It's a perfect complement to the Air Norton at the neck, which is deep, warm, and remarkably clean. And finally, a DiMarzio True Velvet single coil pickup is in the middle position, and that offers clean, punchy, and high and mid-range tones. You're going to love this extra flexible pickup trio. Delivers at all levels, man. All levels.
Wow.
And even though I was shorted a night with the guitar, man, when I took it back on Monday, man, it definitely hurt. It hurt. I missed it. You'll be palm muting. The palm mutings never felt so good with the Edge Pro bridge, man. So this is, I guess, Ibanez's own design Floyd Rose with their own hardware. Super smooth to the touch. No, it just feels great. So either your palm mute with precision or simply have a wild strumming style. Few things are worse than getting hung up on your bridge during a furious performance. Guitar players at Island Music all agree that the Ibanez Edge Pro bridge gets out of the way of your playing while still serving up maximum expression and tuning stability. You'll barely know it's there thanks to its streamlined, profiled, and recessed fine tuners. And locking studs give you an additional tuning stability, man. So like I said, everything on this instrument's first class.
Oh, yeah.
First class. So here's the feat what we just talked about in a glance. It's got a resonant African mahogany body capped with a beautiful AAA flame maple. So that's what gives it that nice look, man. It's got a 5-piece maple wedge in the wood. The mix, J Custom Super HP neck, a bound ebony fingerboard with the Prestige Fret Edge treatment that delivers an ultimate smooth playability. Of course, it's got the DiMarzio pickups, Air Norton, True Velvet, and Tone Zone, which are just awesome. You can play expressively by maintaining your tuning stability with the Edge Pro Tremolo. And of course, it's got the eye-grabbing Tree of Life fingerboard inlay and the Cosmo black hardware.
Yeah.
It's an awesome instrument, man.
Even the back of this thing was beautiful.
I rarely take pictures of the back of the instruments. So when I do, people go, okay, why is he doing it?
Right.
So I had to take a picture of the back of that because you can see how their whole tremolo system's set up where you can easily set that up for any kind of tuning you want.
Yep.
Very easily in between string changes, not like the typical setups.
It's smart. It's a smart design. It allows the player to take care of some maintenance on his own right there.
Right. Like you don't have to go to school to learn how to do all.
Yeah.
You can handle some business if you took a little initiative. All right, so let's do the tech specs. Of course, It's a solid body guitar. It's an RG body shape. I got a right-handed model, 6 strings. It's got an African mahogany body with a triple A flame maple top. A gloss polyurethane. The color's blue.
The color is Chrysocolla.
Chrysocolla.
Yeah, Chrysocolla.
Good for you. Good pull. It sounds good.
It sounds beautiful.
It's a 5-piece maple whinge. How do you say that? Whinge?
Oh, the whinge?
Yeah, a maple whinge neck.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say wedge. Like
wedge
Antilles. You see what I'm saying? So it's a 5-piece maple wedge Antilles neck. All right?
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. Fuck all that. It's got a 16.9-inch radius, fingerboard radius. Mac Haskar ebony fingerboard, Tree of Life inlays, 24 jumbo frets, 25.5-inch scale length, a nut width of 1.692 inches. It's got a locking nut to go with the Edge Zero tremolo. It's got Goto tuners, Of course, the trio of DiMarzio pickups of awesomeness. It's got 1 volume, 1 tone knob, and a 5-way blade pickup selector switch. And it comes with 9 to 42 gauge strings on from the factory. And this comes with a hard shell case.
Ooh, the hard shell case.
Yeah, so
You know what's up when that happens.
that's right, brother.
Dude, it's a great piece.
That's the guitar of the week this week. Guess how much it is, man. I got to think high-end Ibanez, high-end Ibanez, J Custom.
That's right. If I had to guess, I would say $21.99.
You're a little low.
We're
talking $29.99.
I was a little low.
Yeah, so you're talking $3,000 for the best Ibanez has to offer.
Wow.
Without ordering your own guitar from the custom shop.
Right.
I mean, there it is. And it delivered everywhere. A nice piece, man. Nice piece. Everybody go down to Island Music. We'll play to Maryland. Check it out. Say, hey, I'm here to see the guitar of the week from the Guitar Gurus.
Yeah.
Let me check it out.
When you see it, it'll see you first.
Right.
It'll catch your eye in a heartbeat.
That's right. So cool, man. That's Guitar of the Week this week.
It was a pleasure having that one to go over, buddy.
Yeah, man. It was cool. It was cool. Dude, let's take a break. We'll come back, reset, and then we'll talk to David Hamner and Jack McNutt. David and the Dynamos, your band. You got 2 big shows coming up this weekend. We're going to promote that, and then what else is coming up in the rest of 2020 for you guys.
All right.
So it's going to be an enlightening little conversation about David and Dynamos.
Yeah, that's right.
With David himself. So we're going to have we got the rhythm section and the singer here.
I feel like Scott should be here somewhere.
That Scott's like, y'all handle that business. I'm home.
Right.
Smart man.
He's very smart.
Yeah, so we're going to talk to them, see what's up. It's going to be awesome. So, dude, let's take a break. We'll be right back with all that. What do you think?
Awesome.
Cool. It's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan, Southern Maryland's #1 choice for Music Talk Radio. We'll be right back.
Yo, 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 Albin, let's talk construction.
All right, Mr. Harsher, what's up?
Our good friends at Allied Renovations can offer the best value when it comes to replacing your home's exterior, whether it be your roof or facade. Did you know that?
How does he do it?
Streamlined operations. Jesse and his team have been part of the roofing community since 2015. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, Jesse has some of the deepest roots in our community. Did you know that?
Why does that matter?
Because you don't have to worry about the here today, gone tomorrow contractor schemes that are out there.
Well, you know he's going to be around. That's some great stability.
Yes, it is. So if and when the time comes, your home needs help with its roof or facade, please don't forget to contact Jesse Wickline at Allied Renovations. That number is 301-399-7031. Once again, that number is 301-399-7031. They are waiting for your call.
Tattoos last forever. They're a permanent statement about your personality and style. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with ink that looks like it's been done by some junior apprentice? Or do you want a custom tattoo from Christopher Lane Tattoos? Chris has over 10 years in the biz and uses the best ink and machines in the industry. Check out Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram feed today and you will just see for yourself that he does some of the finest work in the Southern Maryland area. Give him a follow today and you will just marvel over the attention to detail in his work. Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram is your start on a pathway to tattoo bliss. Book your appointment through Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram private messaging service for an exclusive bonus that only Guitar Guru listeners are eligible for. Follow Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram today.
Yo, 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 Albin, let's talk site maintenance solutions with Cooper Construction.
Okay, great. Why are we outside?
I wanted you to see how Cooper Construction's handling my site with the installation of my new septic tank system.
Oh, I'm loving all this heavy equipment I'm seeing.
You need this kind of equipment for this type of work.
You say, do you?
Yeah, man. Cooper Constructions offers complete site solutions for septic tanks and mounds, lot clearing up to 3 acres, and most importantly, stormwater management.
Okay, let me get this straight. Cooper Construction offers site maintenance for lot clearing, septic systems, and stormwater management?
You are correct.
Does Cooper Construction have all the credentials needed for this type of work?
Yes, they do, my friend. Cooper Construction has over 20 years experience in the construction world.
How do we get a hold of them?
That's easy. Just dial 301-683-7766 and ask for a site visit today. Again, that number is 301-683-7766. Give them a call. You can also reach them on the web at buildwithcooper.com. Cooper Construction. From site to site, they will treat you right.
What's up? This is Joe Barrett from Sam Grow, and you were listening to the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, baby.
The Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus, the only guys that would do a live broadcast from Dog Patch. We see each other through different eyes.
Oh yeah, we're back from break. It's the Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan, Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. Mr. Albin, how are you tonight, sir?
Man, I am ready to get it on, dude. We're going to have a great time in this interview. I am so excited to get this thing going.
That's right, man. So we already got the Ollie's Bar and Grill soundstage phone system cranked up, and we got David Hamner and Jack McNutt on the line right now. Hey, guys, how are you?
Hey, what's going on?
There it is.
Wow.
Well, dude, we got a quad call going on.
Oh, good old four-way in the house.
Yeah, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know you're intrigued.
Oh, so here it is, guys. So we got you guys on the show tonight. We're talking David and the Dynamos. You got 2 big shows coming up tonight. But first, man, I want to bring everybody up to speed. And David, how is it having Jack in the band full time now?
Oh, dude, it's phenomenal, man. It's just awesome. We collaborate really well, and the beats just sound awesome. So it rocks.
I mean, it's okay.
See, Jack agrees with me.
It's just okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Everything.
All right, so Jack, so you've been in the band now how long?
I think about 4 months, somewhere in there, 3-4 months.
Nice. All right, so we got a total business quarter under our belt. The band's cranking. I mean, y'all are playing shows all the time now, it seems like. And you just had a fantastic show this past weekend at Ape Hangers, correct?
Yeah, that went real well.
Yeah, that turned out pretty well. Yeah.
Sweet. Good deal. So what was your favorite part of the night, David, for that show?
We had a couple people dancing for a while there. That's always my favorite part of the night, is when I can get somebody up there dancing and making a fool of themselves.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I have to agree with that.
Yeah.
Sweet. So, dudes, I want to know this original music, man. When are we gonna get some? I'm jonesing.
So right now, if you go on the David and the Dynamos page, there's like some demos of original stuff. But as far as official stuff, we're still on hold with that. We're trying to get a weekend set where we can all get together that we're not playing a show and actually get some of these down with Jack, because we've got a full EP lined up now. So we just got to get it cranked up, and we're putting it out there as soon as we're ready.
All right, man. Well, dude, I'm ready to rock and roll on that project. That's for sure.
Yeah. A full EP's worth, everyone.
Yeah, you ready, Jack?
Sorry, what? You cut out.
Yeah, okay, so back to David. All right.
I'm excited to do the original stuff, because it's always fun when you enter a project where like stuff's already been kind of in motion.
Yeah.
It's always fun and interesting where you kind of jump in and try to figure out how you can still fit in place, add a little bit of your own touch to it, but still let it stay the same, so you're not changing what they've already done.
Right?
Yeah, that's the balance, man. You got that figured out.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Well, cool. Well, dude, let's talk about this weekend, man. Y'all got 2 big shows coming up. So, David, tell us about them, man. What's going on?
Yeah, we've got Ollie's on Friday. That's March 13th. And Hotel Charles on Saturday on the 14th. Both of those shows start at 9. They're both free. And this weekend, we're celebrating St. Patrick's Day and Danny and Jack's birthday. So we're going to be partying hard all weekend.
Uh-oh.
And it's pretty close to the 1-year anniversary.
And
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it's the 1 year anniversary of the band also. Look at that.
Man, get your livers ready.
Everything.
Right?
Everything's falling in line right there.
Wow.
Well, those are a couple of great shows lined up, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Danny, I hope you can make it.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to check you out. I'm gonna be at one of them. I just don't know which one yet.
Right.
You let me know what I won't be at, and I'll be sure I won't be at the other one.
Oh, there it is. All right, one of us has to go to one of them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I feel like Scott should be sitting here somewhere.
Nice.
But he's not. But he's
chilling
not.
at home with some vodka.
Yeah. Where's old Scotty?
Oh, yeah.
So, dudes, I'm excited for you guys. What else do you have coming up in the future? Do you have any more shows planned past this weekend? You know, give us the lowdown.
Yeah, we got some stuff. I know, like June 10th, I think it is. We're playing. Or maybe it's July 10th. I have to look at my calendar. This weekend coming up has just been on my mind heavy, so I'm trying not to think too far past it. But we've got everything in the calendar. We're going to throw everything on event pages and get everybody hip to what's coming up in the future.
All right.
Yeah,
cool.
there's plenty. We got April, May, June, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and the website actually has, the link is on our Facebook to our website, and that has all of our future upcoming dates. So
Perfect.
There it is.
That's it, man.
We're booked pretty far out so far.
yeah.
Finding weekends to put the music together might be a little harder than we thought.
Say that again, Jack.
Right.
I was saying finding the weekends to sit down and get all this music recorded and put together might be a little harder than we thought.
It is definitely challenging right now, being busy and all.
Yeah, man.
But there's going to be a couple of. Well, sometimes we'll just have to block out a couple of weekends here and there and just suck it up.
You gotta do it, man. Gotta do it.
Hell yeah. Everybody wants to hear this EP.
I do. Yeah.
I do.
The cool thing at Eighth Hangers, I had a couple friends come out, and during one of our breaks in the set, she looked at me and she goes, "All right, that song Extra Time, like, whose song is that? Where can I find it?" She was sitting there, like, going through her whole phone all over Spotify and Apple Music, like, trying to find it. She was Googling, like, country song about Extra Time. Like, she's going through all this stuff. She thought it was someone else's song that was already out there and published and recorded and all that. And I just told her, I was like, no, that's ours. And, they wrote it. We're going to get it recorded and get it out there. And so she's like, there's people that are, like, anxiously waiting for it. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a good feeling right there, man.
Yeah, that is very cool.
Yeah, like, we had, like, it's cool to find someone at your show is, like, frantically searching the internet to find your song.
One day they will find it.
Yeah.
If you record it, they will download it.
Exactly. So what, you David, you wrote that a while back.
Yeah, about 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago. I mean, was it one of those, I feel like an ass because I've never asked you this. We played it 100 times together. Is it something that was one of those 5-minute songs, or did it take like time to come up with? Because you know how that goes. Oh man, I wrote that really quick.
It was a really quick. It felt like I had been writing it for months, like, in my head, and then when I finally, like, sat down and put it to paper, it was like the words just kept coming and I couldn't stop. And I actually wrote Extra Time and After Dark in the same day because I had just, like, I hadn't really sat down and done anything, and when I finally did, it was like boom, boom, boom. It all came out at once.
That's great. It's crazy how that works out sometimes.
Yeah.
Those are two great tunes.
Yeah, man. They're really good.
Man,
What's that, Jack?
I love both of those songs. I look just every night we get together and we play shows, even if we're just practicing. Those are probably the two songs I look forward to playing the most. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, they are fun to play.
So what's the band practice vibe lately, guys, with the change? How's everything with that? Are y'all, how are rehearsals now?
I mean, me personally, I just felt from the first time I got together to jam with the guys, even before I was officially in the band, it just felt, I know people say this a lot, but it just felt real natural.
Right.
Like, on my end, felt forced at all. I just kind of, with that missing, you're playing Tetris, that piece just dropped right in and everything just kind of fell in place. At least that's personally how I felt. Like, I didn't really feel like there was much of an adjustment or anything that I had to make. Like, it's all songs I know, it's music I've been listening to most of my life, and we all just mesh and gel pretty well with it all. And it helps that I knew everyone going into it with some sort of level, so that kind of helped with all the dynamics and everything too.
Yeah, there was no breaking the ice thing. There was no getting to know you.
Yeah.
It was just coming in, knowing already how to play, just having to figure out how to play with other people, which went really quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was good, man.
Sweet.
Yeah. For me, practices go great. Rehearsal time's awesome. We all get together, and when we start throwing new material in there, we all have a really good understanding of just music in general, not just our specific instrument. And so it's really easy for us to just kind of sit there and be like, oh wait, no, this should be done this way, and then we kind of like constructively critique each other until we can like figure out how the parts work out.
Right. Well, we have a motto in this band that goes, try it all. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But let's try it anyway.
That's cool.
And that's a big thing for every one of us, because everyone's ideas get a shot.
Right.
And if they don't work, kind of look around and go, maybe not. Or we go, wow, I'm glad we tried that.
Right.
There's no one. It's not one person saying you have to play this part. You have to do this.
Right. You have to wear this jean jacket, or I'm not talking to you.
If that was the situation, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. If that was the situation.
Right.
So that helps everyone just be creative and have their, be able to speak up with their ideas and throw their things in.
Right.
It's a beautiful system. And the other thing I'll say about rehearsals, if you guys don't mind, is one thing we like to do when we do get together is we spend the first little bit of time just hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't just come in and get to work. But when we do go down to the bunker to work, we work.
Right.
But we make sure we hang out, unwind, spend time with each other, talk to each other, and go in relaxed and comfortable.
Right.
But we go to work when the work starts.
I get it.
Yeah. I've always thought it's 100% detrimental to any band that the members of the band are friends first. Like if I can't get along with you outside of this band, then there's going to be troubles down the road, whether we see it now or not,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah. And it's a good way to get started, because like when we rehearse, I'm coming straight from work. And so, like, if I just go straight from work and I had to jump right into something for the next couple hours, I wouldn't have a good time. I'd be tired. I just wouldn't be into it. But, we step in there and we just kind of hang out for a while before we get into it. It's just nice to relax before you start getting into things.
Yeah. I think it's a great formula.
Oh yeah, man. Scott makes it comfortable too, man.
Oh yeah. Ain't nothing like Scotty's place, man.
Yeah, this is comfortable. Yeah. That's good, man. That's real cool. Shit, man. Hey, Jack, I want to know this, man. What's the best part of the set that you look forward to every night?
So far, I like that our sets they're never the same. Like if you come to our show, like this, like we don't typically play the same set back like in every show. Like we change things up every now and then. Lately, I'm really liking how we start the show, because there's a couple songs that we definitely like. We refer to it as putting it in the blender, where we just kind of like put our own like energy and level into it, and so which is great, because sometimes we'll all have our own way of playing a song, but then when we get together and start playing, you're like, oh, this seems pretty cool. Part of that, like what Danny said, like, try everything. So for me, what my favorite part of the set, it's a toss-up between when we play Bad Reputation, because that song's we just haul ass on that song, and it's so much fun.
All right.
That, and I feel like I need a nap after we do it. And then, and I think one of the reasons I like that song is we were in rehearsal one night, and we all take turns picking what song we're going to go through next to kind of touch it up. And I picked Bad Reputation, which is probably takes the most out of me out of every song we do, just because of how fast and how aggressive we play it. And Dave just got real excited. He goes, I love that that's the song he picks. Like, he picks the song that's going to, like, make him tired and wear him out. But to me, it's a nice challenge. And so I like doing it live because I like seeing how people react to, like, the differences that you can throw real popular songs that they don't expect to see it coming. Yeah. But then my other thing I really enjoy is when, not to belittle Danny and Scott at all, but I really like the acoustic set that Dave and I throw into the middle of the night.
Jerk.
Because it's fun because there's sometimes those are songs I've never even heard, and they would be like, hey, we're going to do this. I'm like, all right, cool. And then, but it's after that, at the end of that, I love how we build up. We do the song Cover Me Up. And I love how we build that up, and then the rest of the band just joins in, and we go very, like, smoothly from just an acoustic, some light percussion, and a couple voices. The next thing you know, like, there's heavy downbeats, there's distortion, there's, you know, low punching bass, there's some nice slide guitar in there. It's a really cool way to, like, take the energy in the whole room back up and just be like, hey, here's the full band, come back at it kind of thing. And it's, to me, so it kind of wraps the whole setup because I love how it's, we just fill it with all kinds of ups and downs, but we do it in a way that it makes sense. It's not just like the whole set not each set is just full of ups and downs and waves. It should be, we kind of build and escalate throughout the night.
Yeah, it's calculated, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it works out really well, and it all comes back to this is probably the most fun I've had drumming in a very long time. But it's just because all these dudes are great to play with, and I like, you know, it's nice because I think as a drummer I don't get to, like, get up and move around to the other guys. I can't get up and move my drum kit and go stand back to back with Dave at the front of the stage or anything. So I like, what's nice is that this is probably the first band I've been in where every other member takes the opportunity throughout the show to come back and, like, you know, jam around the drum kit with me for a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's cool because sometimes as a drummer, you tend to feel isolated because you're just surrounded by all your stuff and no one really comes back to talk to you or see you at all. So when you get that chance to rock out with your band members there in the middle of the set, that's always fun.
Yeah, that's real cool, man.
I try to visit you as much as I can, buddy. I really do.
You're just so pretty. I gotta keep turning around looking at you.
Hey, you know, when I thought when Jack said his favorite part of the set is staring at this set of beautiful buttocks. Since I'm right in front of them.
Hey, I'm trying to keep things more family friendly these days.
Yeah, I know. This is a family show here. I'm sorry.
I might as well talk about it.
But who's got the worst gas?
Hell, not me.
Liar.
So,
well, if it was Danny, you can tell because he's got the low notes from his bass to cover it up.
Oh yeah, man. All right, everybody listening doesn't need to know about my gastrointestinal issues, but I'll tell you this much: the gelling is moving very quickly, and it's very exciting to see, you know, what's happening with how tight it's gotten. Because I'll be honest, and not to belittle you, Jack, like you said, you know. By the way, I love the acoustic set because I get a break. And me and Scott were talking about this Saturday night when y'all started that, and we're just like, I love this part because we can just sit here and catch our old ass breath because we're just old, you know. We need that time. So it's, you know, with the personnel change recently and still picking up the tempo and the momentum, because a lot of times something like that can really slow you down a lot or even defeat bands.
Right.
So to see you come in, you know, rock it out, gel, boom, 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 on the way, shows are booked. It's a testament of hard work, and I really have to say, good job, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how nice I am when the public's listening?
Yeah.
He'll tell you when no one's listening. I'm like,
When we're at band practice. Throw his faces at me.
Well, cool, dude. Well, I think I'm going to lay this one question down on both of them, dude, and we'll call this interview a done deal. I want you guys both to answer this one at a time, but I want to know what y'all's best show, worst show is. Answer in any order you want, but you got to answer both. So as David and the Dynamos, what you consider your best show and what's been your worst show? And it doesn't have to be because of negative things. It could just be about things we don't know about. You know what I'm saying?
So are you wanting to know since I've been in the Dynamos or just in general?
well, David can answer it any way he wants, and you can answer it any way you want. I mean, it'd be different answers.
Yeah, different answers. That's why you both get a crack.
And you're not getting my answer.
Nice. Who wants to go first?
Oh boy. I guess I'll go first.
All right, David Hamner.
So I guess the worst show I ever did. Oh God, I feel like I've done this before, but there's another worst show since that one. Well, not since that one, but let's think. It's got to be something. Oh, okay. This is way back in the day.
All right, perfect.
My brother's place. We were playing an original show with the Flying Eyes, and I had come down with a huge cold that week, and it was one of those really like chest heavy, like mucusy, green slime and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And at the time I screamed in the band, and I did a lot of that. And I remember specifically during one song, I was screaming and I felt a loogie coming up, and by trying to hold it back, I ended up making myself have to throw up. So I had to hand the mic to the dude in front of me in the crowd and run to the bathroom and go throw up and then come back. So that was definitely the worst show.
At least you handed him the mic.
Yeah.
And you didn't throw up on him.
Yeah, I could have done that.
Dude, that's nasty.
Right. See Jack slapping in the background.
Yeah. Jack was probably the guy who got the mic.
Yeah, Jack's holding the mic.
Where'd the singer go, guys? Where's the singer?
Everyone needs a good throw-up story.
Oh, I can't tell it on air, but I got a great one.
All right, what's your best show, David?
Best show? I got to go back to another with Lion Eye show. It was at Empire. And I remember Chris got hit in the face with our bassist guitar, and he started bleeding everywhere. So for the last 3 songs of our metal show, he had blood running down his face. And it made for some really awesome pictures.
Nice.
The old Jacks.
The old Jacks, huh?
That's right, Empire was the old Jacks.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And now it's some ballroom. People get married there and shit.
Wow.
I used to spit on the floor there, and people get married now.
Yeah, isn't that great? Dude, that's badass, man. Getting hit in the face and still keep going. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. For I think it was at least 2 songs.
Damn. Sweet. The best 2 songs.
I think I was almost a victim of that the other night.
Oh yeah, my bad, bro.
Yeah. I gotta remember, he's like a foot taller, so that head.
With your own guitar.
Yeah, hit in the face with my own guitar.
After he dropped it.
Insult to
Oh
injury.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, he just does
Yeah, I got those new strap locks.
Yeah, there it is. Look at that plug, dude.
Plug.
Did they come from Island Music, La Plata, Maryland?
Love it. All right, Jack.
Sorry, we're
it's
out of
up to you, buddy. Best show, worst show, man. What do you got for us,
All right.
dude?
Worst show. So I spent a few years on the road drumming for this Christian music organization thing.
Sure.
And so we were doing youth conferences, and so we travel across the country, and we'd be playing in these huge hotel conference ballrooms for 900 for 1,000 kids, things like that. And so we were the opening support band, and then there was a headlining band, and so we'd take turns playing the different the different set times throughout the weekend. And so on Sunday, the headlining band goes to the event director and says, "Hey, let the opening guys close. It'll be fun for them." So we get the closing set, But then next thing I know, during our last song, the headlining band comes up on stage, and there's just like this line of teenagers behind them, and they start taking my drum kit apart while I'm playing and handing like the drums and the cymbals to the kids to like play like during our song on the stage.
What?
And so I'm sitting there at the end of it with my hi-hat stand, my hi-hat cymbals, and my kick drum, and the tambourine that was on the floor next to me. And literally my snare drum, my toms, my cymbals were all in the hands of these like grimy little teenagers. And I'm just sitting there on the stage. I'm working with the Christian organization at the time, so I really wanted to sit there and just drop F-bombs and yell at everybody. But we're playing like Christian music, so I can't sit there and like cuss everyone out and like fight people. And so at the end of it, they just put it all on the floor and walked away.
Dude.
And so then the guy from the headlining band goes, "Man, that was really cool." And I was like, "What the hell?"
I mean, it's one thing. It's one thing to come back to find your car on blocks, but to actually still be sitting in it while it's put on blocks.
Yeah, I was.
Dude,
It literally robbed your kit while you were playing it.
I love how the guy came up to you and was like, "That was really cool."
Yeah.
Like, how do you get to say that?
I was so blown. The only like benefit of this was like tearing down and packing up was a lot faster than it normally would have been.
I mean,
But I still had to sit there and like go through that, and then just like, that's never happening again. Like, don't touch my stuff.
Wow.
wow, that's man.
That's funny, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but what's the best show?
Best show. So we were doing. It was another youth conference in. This one we were in St. Paul, Minnesota, and this one was hilarious because we had requested that they set up the risers for the ballroom so we could have like a stage, but they didn't have a riser that was like mid-level. So say like if the risers were like, I think they were like 4 feet tall, they didn't have one that was 2 feet tall. So we told them we wanted risers big enough for a stage, but then we wanted like mid-level risers on the back of the stage for the drum kit. But when we got there, the stage was already set up, and they failed to tell us that they had anything shorter. So they put these 4-foot risers on top of 4-foot risers. So my drum kit was 8 feet in the air, like off the ground.
Oh wow, dude! Dude, was it raining?
And
did you get a nosebleed?
But they couldn't find another set of stairs to get to the drum risers. So every time we played, I literally had to like climb. I had to like hoist myself up this 4-foot riser. And so then, what made it really funny was the general manager of the hotel or whatever walked in, and he sees that there's guys on this top riser just like rocking out, moving around. And he just sees immediately this giant liability.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna fall backwards 8 feet and crack his skull open. Let's not do that. So instead of taking the risers down, their events team decides to put these giant bars all around it. And so I spent the whole weekend basically in this giant cage, 8 feet off the ground, drumming for like 14-year-olds.
Wow.
And I looked at it, was like, there's really no way around this. They said, no, the manager said we have to do this so that you don't sue us in case you fall. And, but they put these risers around the stage, or the arms around the risers, but what they still failed to do was find stairs for the risers. And so I spent all weekend, like, climbing up this 4-foot stage riser, but then like squeezing in between these railings so I could get to the drum kit. And it's funny because like, I know this could possibly be listed as a worst gig too, but it was just funny, so I always laugh at it. So like the way these church things work is like usually the band goes up and down from the stage when like someone's praying or like something quiet is happening. But So it'd be quiet and like the event leader's praying, but then you can hear my fat ass like climbing 4 feet and all the cymbals and everything. So like you can just hear everything rattling and making noise as I'm trying to get into place. And the guy's just in this. Let's just take 30 seconds of silence, and then you just hear boom, and you just hear everything. And I was just like. And the first time it happened, he just kind of looked at me, and I was like, "What do you want me to do?" Like, it's you know, they're not insanely like rock and roll stories or anything, but I gotta tell you, if you ever meet anyone who tours and plays in the Christian music circuit, they're gonna have some of the weirdest, funniest experiences and stories out there. Because, you know, I've grown up in church. I still do church music and stuff, but people involved in youth ministry and music ministry in churches, some of those people are the most like out there off the rocker people I've ever met in my life.
Wow.
And they will definitely give you stories that you will end up telling for the rest of your life. Like it. I could go on. There's so many more. It's ridiculous.
Oh, we're gonna have to make that an ongoing saga.
Yeah.
Church stories with Jack.
Yeah. In the cage. It's cage match, Jack.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This is great. You're giving me ammunition for your spot coming up, bud. That's good stuff. Wow, dude. What a great call with you guys tonight, man.
Yeah, this was fun.
Hell yeah.
I've never done it with multiple people on the phone at once.
Well, it's not all it's cracked up to be, I can tell you.
Trust me. Y'all docked beautifully, but
Yeah.
it's all good.
All right, so we're going to add up the minutes and we'll charge you accordingly.
Right.
So what's this guy? I don't know.
Right.
That's why Scott ain't here. He didn't want to pay for the minutes.
Yeah. We come from a time when there was a thing called long distance phone call.
Yikes.
Ain't that some
Is
shit?
it 932 or 934? Because if it's 934, I can't call it.
yeah.
It's long distance.
It's long distance. It's long distance. What the fuck was that, man?
Wow. So, yeah. Yeah, we're old, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is crazy. All right.
All right, well, give us a quick rundown real quick, guys. The upcoming shows, where to find and check out information and let
Promote
everybody
that
know,
shit.
man. Promote.
Oh yeah, Ollie's on Friday. Show starts at 9. And Hotel Charles on Saturday. Show also starts at 9. Both shows are free. Come out, celebrate St. Patrick's Day, Danny and Jack's birthdays, and the anniversary of the band.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. That's
Yeah,
right.
do it. And where can we find out more information on this band?
Jackie?
Wow.
So I didn't know. I was waiting. I didn't know who was going to talk. So of course we're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're pretty accessible people on Facebook. You can find a link to our new website. The website has a full schedule for all the other shows we have coming up. And there we are. That's
So
it.
that would
That's
be
us.
Facebook.com/David and the Dynamos. Spelled out, correct?
User?
There it
Yeah.
is.
That thing.
Perfect. Instagram, David and the Dynamos, right?
Yeah, buddy.
Perfect.
Simple as that.
Simple Jack.
Perfect. Simple Jack. Awesome David. Have a great show this weekend. We'll be in touch. This was really fun, man. Really fun with you guys tonight.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'll see y'all probably Saturday.
All right.
You know, if not, fine. You know, it's okay.
Right.
It's
I'll
all
see you
good.
on the third Thursday.
Yeah. You guys be good, man. It was a pleasure having y'all on here with us tonight. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. From the Guitar Gurus, David and Jack, we say good night and thank you.
Night, y'all.
Peace.
See ya.
There it is, dude.
Yeah.
Got the beeps going.
Isn't that great, man?
Man,
The
that was an
beeps.
awesome phone call, man.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was fun, man. A little hard to get started, but once we got it going, man, it was flowing.
Yeah, I mean, for the listeners, yeah, it kind of seems awkward for a moment, but it's very hard doing a four-way call.
Right.
Because everybody wants to make sure they don't step on each other. So everyone waits a minute to make sure
Yeah.
the courtesy thing.
Out of an abundance of caution.
Right. Exactly.
You've heard that term on the news lately.
Yeah,
Out of an abundance of caution. Right. But no, man, it's David and the Dynamos. It's your band. We really don't talk that much about them, even though you're here every week on the show. But I wanted to have them on tonight to talk about these two big shows this weekend, get that last final push, get people to at least come check one of them out, man.
Yeah.
Because y'all are bands, I mean, you got to come check them out. They do great sets. They have a great mix of music, and I'm jonesing to come see Jack in the band, man. I still haven't got to see it, man.
Yeah, do yourself a favor and check it out as soon as you can.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's a good time, man.
Dude, what a show tonight, man.
It's a great show
Dude,
tonight.
we're coming up on an hour and a half, man.
That's awesome.
And we hit all the points, man.
And it feels like a full length
show.
regular show.
Yeah, so, man,
We crushed it tonight. Crushed it.
Did, man. I want to shout out to all the sponsors real quick. Southern Maryland Chronicle, they're hosting us we got a page on there. So shout out to Higgy, man. Prime Street Grille, pre-show meals. They're happening. They're awesome. Love it.
Oh, yeah.
We got Ollie's Bar and Grill. They're supplying us with the in-show beer and the soundstage phone system.
It's a beautiful thing.
Right, and that's our official home when we go out.
That's right.
That's where we hang, and that's Ollie's Bar and Grill in La Plata, Maryland, off Hawthorne Road. Well, we call it Ripley, though. Ripley. But that's Ollie's, man, and y'all are going to be playing there, right?
Yeah, Friday night.
That's right.
Tomorrow night at the time of taping. Yeah,
Right,
you'll
tomorrow
hear
night.
Or release or whatever.
That's it, man. So it's going to be good stuff. And I know y'all are playing Saturday at Hotel Charles.
That's right. That's the anniversary show.
Yeah.
And the birthday show.
Right.
My birthday, Jack's birthday, 1 year with the band.
Yeah, like I said, bring your liver. Bring your liver.
I just got to bring something to keep me awake.
I hear you on
That's the second
that.
show, and it's like, bleh.
Right, man.
You guys, I'm getting old. Sorry.
Right, and you do the podcast during the week.
That's right.
So yeah, man, we're busy. But dude, we hit all the points. We'll be back next week. I got Keith Grasso coming on. He's going to be promoting some of his music. Not talking about the store. We're talking about his music.
All right.
So
We're
it's
going to
kinda
focus
cool.
on Keith Grasso, the artist.
That's right.
That's great.
So it'll be cool. So get that coming next week, and then we'll see what happens, man.
All right,
But
well,
dude, it's been a good night, right?
It has. And let's not forget there's the other sponsors. We got Jesse Wickline, Allied Renovations.
That's
for
correct.
the 2 for Tuesday shout outs. We've got Cooper Construction, Site Maintenance. Great sponsorship there.
Yep.
Check them out. And we also have
Christopher Lane Tattoos.
Christopher Lane Tattoos.
And Island Music Company.
Island Music as
Doing the
well.
Guitar of the Week.
It's a lot of sponsors on the show. There's always room for more.
There's always room for more. So, dude, without further ado, I'm ready to get out of here. You ready?
Let's do it, man.
All right, man. Dude, I've had enough. See you next week, brother.
Y'all be good.
All right. Oh, Guitar Gurus. We're with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. We'll be back next week, man. I'm out of here. I'm going delirious.